What are we really saying? Huh? What are we really saying here? Huh? 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 We got a new setup, okay? We got a new little setup, and I really like it because now it's easy for me not to only do my makeup, but to actually film content. And I can't, if I'm being quite honest, if I'm being quite real with you, I've absolutely loved the fact that I have been taking this YouTube journey seriously and being consistent and showing up for myself, because let me tell you, it's allowed me to truly step into the vision of myself that I genuinely love to see. And it's so authentic. It feels so good. It's like everything is easy. I'm not trying to like curate anything specifically. Oh my God, that's crazy. I'm not trying to like curate anything specifically. It's like everything just falls into place. And I love that for me. I wake up and I feel refreshed in the morning. I wake up and I'm like, ooh, I got to do another day. And I actually find full joy like coming on and like recording content now. I used to be like so analytical and just truly like over fucking plan to the point that I didn't actually make any type of steps. I didn't make anything like no progress. I just never made progress. I had list upon list upon list, man. Like if I showed you my notes app, I had to delete over 4 gigs worth of just notes. I haven't even made it to the photos yet. I haven't even made it to the fucking I haven't even made it to the damn pictures yet. Oh my God. Like but we're slowly but surely, we are not even slowly, we are surely making it through. And yeah, we're doing all the things, okay? But today, I really want to talk about like what all I've been doing. Hold on. And I have like a few things, but I want to talk about like really, since I've dived into this financial realm, if you would so choose. Ooh. Hold on. So close from here, baby, I could be your motivation. Hello. Oh my fuck. I had no idea people were on here. Hi. Oh wow, that just made, I'm not gonna lie guys, that just made me a little nervous. I really thought I was just practicing. That's crazy. Well, hello, welcome to my channel. Hi. Okay. Y'all, I'm not British by far. I just love talking in a British accent. But I am, this is my actual voice. I feel like the British accent like brings on more people though. But oh my goodness. Hi. Okay. I have somewhere to go after this. But I was like, in the meantime, in between time, we can go ahead and we can kind of like get some content. We can go ahead and get into it. I've been loving coming on YouTube to actually just be my authentic self. I'm not gonna lie, I have shied away from Instagram, and I used to be an Instagram girl for a while, since it came out. But I just was like, I cannot keep up with the aesthetics. I just can't do it. I just can't do it. I just can't do it. It's really not in my best interest to do it, to be quite honest with you. Okay, but today I want to talk about the 7 habits to shift your identity into a money magnet. Now, when I first started going into my financial literacy journey for myself, I was really all about the numbers. I was a very analytical person. Hi. I was a very analytical person, and I was a very like the numbers have to make sense. The logistics have to make sense, right? And coming from a background of being an accountant for a real estate brokerage, like I saw millions and millions of dollars all the time. You said, how you know I'm about to vent? Actually, I'm not about to vent. I'm not about to vent. I've been to my therapist. I'm not about to vent. But I am. Ooh, how old do I look? How old do I look? I'm gonna tell you right now. I have 2 kids and I'm married. 24? Wow. No, I'm not 24 at all. I'm not 24 at all. Shit, I remember when I was 24. Close. 22 or less. 22 or less? Oh my gosh. No, I'm not. 18? I'm legal. Black don't crack, ain't it? Yeah. No, I am 31. A fresh 31 at that. It's really weird to say, but I'm in my 30s. I'm not even like on the cusp. I'm in it. Yeah, that's crazy, right? Oh! Hi from Japan. But no, I'm 31, and within being 31, I look 18. Thank you. I like to say I like to have a youthful spirit, you know. I'm just an overgrown child. Are you from England? Hi from Scotland. Hi. Hi, everyone. Oh, wow. My skin. Thank you. Thank you. I actually, for my skin, drink a lot of water and reduce stress. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate this, guys. This is so crazy. When I first hopped on here, I was just letting the intrusive thoughts roll, and I didn't realize it was actually going. And now I'm in here. Oh, I love it. Hi. Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. But yes, a little bit about me. This is my first live that I think people have actually come on. So I think I've been, on YouTube consistently for about 30-ish days. Ukraine. Where are you from? I like your name. Thanks. You have good managers. Thank you. Thank you. I'm originally from Atlanta, Georgia. But I like to say that I'm well versed. Like, I've always been pretty diverse and pretty cultural. I never fit in at home. I was like not black enough for the black people, not like Hispanic, or my mother is Colombian. But I don't really know that side of me. And I just kind of like never fit in. So I was always like out there. And I'm an artist too. I have an artist background. So I was just always drawn to like whatever I was attracted to. And when I traveled, I think I traveled to Costa Rica and I spent 2 months there. I was at an herbalist retreat. And literally, I was the only person of color there. But everyone was from like France, or I did meet somebody from Scotland. Definitely all like Europe, UK, an Australian, some people from like Venezuela, but yeah, it was just like a big old melting pot. So yeah, I just, Trump. Okay. That's why I love you too. Yeah, it's great. It's nice being here away from Instagram. I feel like Instagram is very like surface level. And I am a very bubbly personality. I'm a weirdo. Like, I like to see different perspectives. And I feel like Instagram, it breeds a lot of, like, if you're not a certain way, from my experience, if you're not, like, a certain way, it's not, I just feel like it's inauthentic a little bit, you know? But that's, to each his own. I love your outfit. I'm married from South Africa. And you. Hi, South Africa. I have a friend from Kenya, and he's taught me a lot about Africa in general. So being from the States, when I was speaking, I constantly had this perception that Africa was one place. And he said, no, you know how there's different states, like there's different countries. And he was telling me the difference between East Africa, West Africa, the ideologies, and all of that. So yeah, here for the Philippines, Facebook is live. I like Facebook too. Facebook that's where I find all of my groups at. I like all the groups that are in there. I'm in a lot of different moms groups, and I've moved several different places. My husband is Navy, so I've moved several different places, and each time I found a place, I found a moms group in there, and that's kind of how like I got out to even talk to people, and that's how I ended up getting my first public arts installation. So that was pretty cool. Facebook, shout out to Facebook because I ended up coming into my neighbor is Guatemalan, and I wonder if he's cooking today. Every time he grills out, he comes and brings me a plate. Their family is just so awesome. So I love them. Facebook's for Stone Age people. I remember when Facebook came out, but never. Ooh. Oh, we're getting deep. I like that. Okay. Facebook is for Stone Age people. I remember when Facebook, yes, he is a legal citizen. He has a whole business and everything. He is a legal citizen. It's so crazy. I went to I took my boys to the park, and it was a whole ICE protest going on. And I had no idea. All I was just trying to do, we were just trying to go to the park. And it's very interesting because I have this hat that says fill your cup, but it's a red hat with white letters. And if you don't read it correctly, it does look like a MAGA hat. And when I tell you the amount of stares that I got, and I could just see like people just looking at me and everything because I'm like in the midst of this ICE protest because I have to walk through it. And one guy ended up saying, well, hopefully you don't get tackled. And I was like, well, hopefully people can read. Can you borrow my nose? No? I used to be so insecure in my nose. I thought it was so big. And I thought it didn't fit my face. But, so this is interesting. Y'all talk about my nose. Okay, I do want to read this comment because I want to unpack this. I like this. It remained in the eyes but never descended into the heart. The passenger on the boat never saw the ocean. Since the day I set out, my gaze has been fixed on my destination. My eyes never see a milestone. To me, you know what that says to me? Is that I've remained focused on my vision. Which I feel like I have. For the most part. I got a little distracted here. I'm just trolling. I hope you have an amazing day. Oh, no, you're fine. I'm a troll at life, okay? Come to the Philippines. You see a lot of... Oh, really? Do I have any Filipino friends? I think I probably went to school with some. I don't know any currently. Like, I'm not in connection with any currently. But... well, do y'all fetishize nose size? That's interesting. Oh. Ooh. You're so cool. Never worry about your nose. I don't worry about it now. I literally have no insecurities anymore. And the crazy thing is, I just finished writing a book, and hopefully the first copy will be here this week. Ooh, I'm so excited to see like what it feels like and everything. And of course I got to make edits and stuff, but I want to see what it feels like. And throughout writing the book, because I had like my spiritual, I guess, awakening, when I did acid in 2018. And so from then it kind of just broke down a lot of barriers. Sidetrack. My little brother introduced me to acid. I've only done it one time, and I think I only needed to do it one time. But since then, I had tracked all of my like life's experience for like the past 5, 6 years, and I was writing them down in journals and everything. And this is the time that I ended up going to Costa Rica. I ended up being pregnant. I ended up having natural birth. I ended up getting married. I ended up moving to a state that I didn't even know existed and lived by myself. Like, it was just crazy shit was happening. I was like, I must document this. And so I was documenting it via writing. And when writing my book and putting it all together, I realized that I was so insecure, and it wasn't even things that were true or relevant. And I realized all of my insecurities stemmed from, you know, I had abandonment. My therapist brought it all to light and kind of tied the knot on it. But I realized that a lot of my insecurities stemmed from in the home. So like my mother wasn't in my life, so I had abandonment issues. And then my father he raised me like a boy. Like I'm talking about t-shirt, white t-shirt, jeans, like no earrings or anything. And my grandmother, she was a Jehovah's Witness. And so every time I went with her, she would like dress me up and be like, you know, you should dress appropriately and everything. She's real old school. Like, she would be so proud of me today because I have like, I'm done, or I wouldn't say I'm done up, but I look like polished and clean. But it took me a long time to even step into my feminism, and I realized that I had so much insecurity because my dad would always, like, people would always tell me I was pretty, and my dad would always be like, don't tell her that, that'll go to her head. And in my mind, I thought, like, I'm not. And when I was in school, I had really, really long hair, and that's kind of like the only thing that people noticed about me, because I was like skinny and short, so that just made me look extra small. And it was a lot. So I realized that I dealt with a lot of insecurity, and now having gone through all of that and having lived like a pretty rough experience in the beginning, but now having like looked back on it, I'm like, oh my God, nothing gets to me. Like literally nothing gets to me. I'm so secure within myself now that I never thought I would get here. Like, I love it. I love going into rooms. I love meeting new people. I love challenging myself to meet new people. I'm starting to challenge. The reason why I came on YouTube is I started to challenge myself to, number one, be consistent, but speak more. So yeah, here, if you have a big nose, you're beautiful. In here, or handsome if men. Oh, well, I am a woman, but that is a different cultural norm. So here in America, if you have a big nose, then it's kind of like, go get it fixed. Which I've never had any cosmetic surgery. I'm scared. I'm scared of all of that. If anything, I think there was a point in time that I just went to like my bags, but I was like, we'll be fine. Rams or Seahawks? Seahawks, because one of my friends played for the Seahawks. Chris Carson, shout out to Chris. Do you ski? No, but I want to. Then I might be quite appreciating your country. Hi from Poland. Yeah, you're appreciated here. That's interesting. How's your... My day was pretty good. My day's been going pretty great. I did not anticipate on actually having anyone in my life, so this is appreciative. I'm happy about that. How was your day? My day's pretty good. You look pretty. Thank you. Don't change a thing. I don't plan on it. I do not plan on it. I'm pretty comfortable in my body now, and it was a long time coming, but I'm pretty comfortable in my body now, and I'm glad that I did not change anything. I used to want to get butt shots. I was very close to it, didn't do it. Then I feel like everything I wanted to do, like as soon as I got the balls to actually try to pursue it, I was always blocked. And so I just feel like that was God's way of like, no, you're fine just the way you are. Share your room. This is actually my office. I'll show you guys. I'm remodeling it, but so we have this desk area is pretty messy right now. Don't worry about it. But we have this desk area. I thrifted this desk. It's pretty good. And then I got my vision boards right here. So that's for 2026. And these are for each of my businesses. And then I got my painting that I have to finish over there. I got hired to paint at a wedding and I got to finish it. And then that piece that I have to finish, I don't know. I really like it. I just feel like I'm not done with it yet. And then I have my year's goals. I'm a very like analytical person. I got some water down there. And then I have like my bookshelves. Oh, there's my kids up there. My bookshelves that hold like all of my journals and things, crafts, art stuff. So yeah, that is my room. You're good at art. Thank you. Thank you. So so actually, I say I used to be a muralist. I used to be a muralist. I have done a few different public arts installations. So if you ever go to San Antonio, Texas, I have artwork that's displayed there. I have artwork displayed in Georgia. And who knows? Oh, I have artwork displayed in Costa Rica. So I have artwork placed in many different places. And my background is in art. I'm actually going back to school so I can get my doctorate in fine arts. But I actually want to go into green architecture and, and eco-sustainable like planning and build eco cities. That is like my biggest goal and achievement. I'm actually in the process of enrolling back into school so that way I can just have the accreditation, because I kind of took the leap of faith early, and I've really done my whole entire track backwards. So like I've built up my portfolio and now I need the licensing and accreditation for it. So I'm going back to school in order to get my doctorate in fine arts. My favorite painting is in red behind your back. Oh, this one? Yeah, I just be painting stuff. And like I just have like one day I just painted that. I have to actually get rid of them. So if you want it, I can ship it to you. I used to sell artwork, but now it's like more of like my emote. You know, I realize that you can message me like your email and we can go from there. But I used to like want to just sell paintings, and I did that for a while, but I realized that I never want to be limited on my artistry again. And so when I started putting a business acumen to my artistry as far as my personal paintings, it didn't really translate too well. And I always felt like it wasn't fun enough for me anymore. And then I couldn't create from like an authentic place. So I've sold a lot of paintings. I've sold a lot of artwork. But now, I even made an oracle deck. I don't know where that's at. Hold on. I think it's on here. So I don't know. Oh yeah, here it is. So I made this oracle deck. I think this was like the last. I think this was like the last like bit of artwork that I've really done. Oh yeah, that was pretty cool. So yeah, like I just really, this was my sketch of how I even began making it, and then I just be making stuff, y'all. I just really be making stuff. A genuine spellbinder. I don't know, what does that mean? What do you mean? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by a genuine spellbinder? I don't know. I just make things. I just really make things. And so now my goal now is just to make spaces. Really focus on interior design. So that's actually going pretty well. But make like actual spaces and do search. Okay, I'm gonna search it out. Hold on. Because I don't know what you mean by that. I'm searching it up right now because I want to know. I'm gonna type in meaning. I've never been called that. Okay, so what comes up is in Hindi, a person or thing that fascinates, captivates, or holds attention as if by magic. Often referring to the eloquent public speaker, especially a politician, or a griping book or story. It describes someone who is compelling speech or performance interests an audience and work that completely enthralls a reader. That's a new word. Gotta look that up. What's that mean? Person. Oh wow! Spellbound like this is so sweet. In the example, it says that Hitler